Everyone, thank you for tuning in again to another Nappy Knot Chronicles production with your girl Shan. Um, I hope everybody is still continuing to be safe and make the right decisions when it comes to going out outside your home during this coronavirus. And y'all, I hope everybody is still remembering to drink plenty of herbal teas, berries. I'm eating some blueberries right now. Berries and taking plenty of vitamin C, vitamin D to boost your immune system. But y'all, we just gonna get back in it. So y'all know my last video I posted, I was super excited to tell y'all about Tyler Perry's sisters, y'all. Come on now. Can I get an applause? Come on now. Okay, so last time I was with y'all, I was giving y'all the details because I gotta catch y'all up. Because y'all know I like I said in my last video that I had decided to just randomly decided to just um, review this TV show because it's that good. So I have to catch y'all up because I think, if I can remember correct, it's like we're on episode like 22. So it's like a lot of episodes. And don't let me lie to y'all, but it's up there in the 20s somewhere. So I got to get y'all caught up. So I'm going to be giving y'all the juiciest parts of the show so that when next week comes, I could do my review video on that one episode. So I'm gonna get y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. So last week I gave y'all Andy, Karen, Sabrina, and Danny. Okay, and I gave y'all their situation. So if y'all didn't watch, y'all need to go back and watch my first video so that we can get all caught up. So we're gonna start off with Andy first. So y'all remember I was telling y'all that Andy works for she's a lawyer. She works for a law firm for divorces or whatever. So she's a divorce attorney, and she meets Gary. And like I said to y'all, I don't think Gary ever kept him being married from her, but he was this type of guy that was like, oh yeah, he's gonna divorce his wife and such and such and such. So let me fast forward to the Jews. Okay, so Andy and Gary going strong, kicking it. I mean, he is coming over to her house, staying a night, I'm saying, all this and that, and I'm like, if Gary doing all this, what's going on with his wife? His wife don't notice that he gone and all this type of stuff. So that type of situation. So they cooling like they in a whole relationship and he's not married. So I got to give y'all the tea. Okay, so Andy, okay, she just won her first big what is it? She just won her first case, right? She just won her first case. And y'all remember I told y'all she was fairly new to the lawyer scene or whatever. So she just won her first case with this big law firm that she works at. So she's kind of like that bitch right now. No, so she's kind of like that bitch. And so the lady that she did the lady that she did her case first, she recommended her friend for Andrea because she was just that good. So can y'all guess what's gonna go on, or do I need to tell y'all? I'm gonna let y'all guess. I'm gonna tell y'all. So the person that the lady referred to Andy is actually Gary wife. Yes, bitch. I said Gary wife. Gary wife. And but the thing is that she doesn't know about Andy and Gary just yet. So I'm gonna give y'all the juice because I'm trying to get y'all caught up. And like I said, y'all can go back and watch this show on demand. If y'all got on demand just to catch up, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, the lady kind of, okay, as she's representing Gary's wife or whatever, it's this whole little back and forth situation going on with Andy and Gary. And okay, Gary found out that actually Andy told him that she was representing his wife. When it got a little bit got further into the storyline, she eventually ended up telling him that she's gonna represent his wife. And they're going back and forth like, should I represent her or should I not? But off rip, Andy is like, she's telling the her partners at her law firm, like, look, I can't take this case. What I'm saying? It's gonna be, what is that word? It's gonna be like a conflict of interest, basically. And she's like, I can't represent her or whatever. So her boss, 'cause he has a little seniority, he tells her it wouldn't be in your best interest to not take the case. You know what I'm saying? So Andy go ahead and take the case. So I'm gonna give y'all this last little thing about Andy, and then I'm gonna move on to Karen. Okay, so Andy takes the case or whatever, and the wife starts getting suspicious. She's like, I know he's with somebody, and this is the things that she's telling Andy, and Andy know exactly who she is, but she playing a role. So I'm like, dang. So the wife gets smart. Hold up, y'all. Eat one of my berries. The wife gets smart, right? She hires this it's like a person that spy on you. You It's like a person that spy on you. A private investigator. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, so she hires a private investigator named Leslie. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with Leslie. Okay, let me start off with Leslie. Leslie, first and foremost, she is gay and she don't care. She wants you. She wants you. So she hires Leslie, and Leslie comes in because they're supposed to be having this meeting about, where the hearing is going to take place, and because they're going through this divorce or whatever. So the lady Leslie coming to Andy's office, and she's like, she's a private investigator for the wife or whatever. So Andy, she's like, so what have you come up with anything yet or whatever? And then the lady's like, yeah, like throwing shots, like she knows, what I'm saying, what's going on. So she's like, yes, but I guess Andy had asked her, could she see what she had came up with? And the lady had pulled out, damn show. She pulled out a picture of Gary and Andy. Yes, Gary and Andy. So now Andy is like, damn, I could lose my job, all this kind of crazy stuff going on. So now Leslie has Andy. She feels like she has an advantage over Andy. You know what I'm saying? She can use this information to do this, that, and the third. All right. I am going to get off. Well, I'm going to tell you one more thing, okay, about Andy. And then I'm gonna move on. Okay, so Andy has this receptionist, Fatima. Okay, and at first I thought Andy was like a little mean to Fatima, because Fatima is like one of them chicks that, like, what I'm saying, she's just happy to be here, she's happy to help. What I'm saying, and honestly, she actually looked up to Andy. What it seemed like in the show to me, what I'm saying, because they're the only two black women in the firm. So you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna get off of Andy. My next character that I'm gonna go into is Karen. Okay, y'all know last video I told y'all about Karen and Zach and what type of man Zach was, and just playing all these type of games with Karen. But Zach is confused, like a typical black man. I ain't gonna say like a typical black man, but we all done had those men that be like confused. They don't know really what they want. So that's Zach. And Zach is like running around like he know he have a good woman, but he still want to push his luck to see, where he can get. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So So Karen and Zach, yes, they always fighting, like fighting, make up the breakup type of thing, type of deal. And so I'm not sure what Zach had cheated on her, and she was just like, no, I'm done with this, and you know what I'm saying. And Karen, she owns a salon, so like her money is, she good. Zach, you know what I'm saying, he working at the airport, you know what I'm saying, he got money too, but not as much money as Karen. So Karen is like one of those females. She's like, I really don't need you for nothing. She's like, she kind of like that, but you know what I'm saying. She like she like tear down Zach down, and some of the stuff that she say, like as he says, like she don't mind embarrassing him. She's like that. You know what I'm saying? So her mouth is no filter type. That's Karen. She doesn't have no filter. I don't think I told y'all about Karen's mom. Karen's mom, Lisa, she's this she's this she's kind of like in and out. She's like free spirit. You grown, I'm about to live life type of deal. So that's Karen's mom, Lisa's deal. She has this motorcycle, this bike that she's like, you never know, she's random. She's like pops in, pops out type of deal. Let me get to the juice with Karen and Zach. So eventually they ended up like splitting up, you know what I'm saying? Because um I don't know if I could jump that far in it, but they ended up splitting up because he was cheating. She found out. Well, oh my God, let me tell y'all this about Zach. Let me get into this. Okay, so I can't even get my word out. So, not supposedly. What is that word? Come on. I'm just do this. Everybody know what quotation marks mean, right? So Zach is supposed to have a baby on the way by one of the by one of his coworkers he works at the airport with. So I'm sorry, not Danny, Lord, I'm skipping. Okay, so yes, Danny found out first because Zach told Danny. So I got to get into Zach and Danny, but let me finish by Karen and Zach first. So he hadn't told Karen that, he had got her pregnant. You know what I'm saying? But because he wanted to see first whether or not the girl was pregnant. So eventually he ended up telling Karen about the girl before he even found out if it was true or not. And that just did it for Karen. She was like, mm-mm. And also, no, I can't give y'all that. I'm gonna give y'all that when I talk about Danny. Okay, so she kicked Zach out, and Zach is, he's gone. He's gone. Okay, so she runs into this man, light skin, tall glass of water, bald. And she's feeling him because she's like at this point in her life, she's looking like, you know what I'm saying, she's tired of Zach shit. And she's wanting to pursue other shit, you know what I'm saying? So, but she loves Zach, so she's in her heart, I'm ready to go, I've moved on, but my heart's still here type of deal. All right, let me get to my dog, Sabrina. Y'all know I love Sabrina and Calvin's situation. I love this story. But I already told y'all yesterday. So if y'all didn't watch the video, if y'all didn't watch my last video, y'all need to go check that out. And I'm just hop into this good juicy tea with Calvin and Sabrina. Now, Calvin and Sabrina. I love Sabrina. She is just super, super sweet. She is beautiful, chocolate, you know what I'm saying? Always polite to people, you know what I'm saying? She can get a little too, but for the most part, her character is Really sweet, sweetheart. So she likes Calvin, but you know what I'm saying? After Calvin had dropped them draws the other day and they was tight as hers, she was kind of like second guessing it. So she's listening to her friend. She's telling her, because you know they girlfriends. They talk amongst each other sometimes, and she's talking to her girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to see if she can get their opinion on what she should do about Calvin. Do they think he's gay or whatever? So one scene in particular, um, I think it was everybody except for Danny. Excuse me, y'all. And they were at the gym. And she's still having these second guesses about Calvin, you know what I'm saying? So she's asking um one of the gay trainers that works at the gym they go to if you know she's doing investigating, do you know him and is he gay or whatever. So they get their little workout in and it's time for everybody to get ready. They got to go to work and go home and get situated and off to work. So they walk around the corner getting ready to leave and guess who they see? Guess. I'm gonna tell y'all, they seen Maurice. Y'all remember who Maurice is? Now y'all gotta keep up. Y'all remember who Maurice is? That's Sabrina's gay friend from the bank. And Calvin, right? And Calvin is behind Maurice, like, and Maurice said he wanted an ass like Calvin. So, he's training him on how to do squats, which goes back to my previous video where I said I don't really know what Calvin does, but I think he's a personal trainer. So they doing the squats or whatever, and Karen and Andy, they's like, oh yeah, girl, mm-mm. So then Calvin approaches them, and Andy and Karen immediately. So Sabrina tried to turn around and leave, and Calvin had stopped her, and he's like, oh, she's like, Calvin, she's caught off guard. She don't know what to say because she think this man's gay. You know what I'm saying? You can only assume so much without, seeing this shit, but she's seeing it. So, her and Calvin, they talking, and he's like, you want me to come over for dinner? And she was like, well, if you want to, do you want to come? She don't really want him to come, but she wants him to come because she's still interested. Anyways, let's fast forward. So later on that night, when Calvin showed up for dinner, okay, Sabrina came and answered the door, and she doing her thing, welcome her company in. You want some water or would you like something to drink? Okay, she walked in the kitchen. By the time she turned around, child, Calvin was not in them damn tight ass boxes, no, them drawers no more. I'm telling you, he was in some goddamn boxer briefs, honey, and looking good, if I may say so myself. Okay, 8-pack there. Okay. So Sabrina he was like, so do you like my underwear? Do you like these better? And Sabrina is starstruck. She like, oh yeah, I like them a lot. Okay, so let's move along. They in the bedroom doing a motion, and all of that stuff. And so Sabrina, all right, they tied each other out. You know what I'm saying? They you know how it is when you're doing that. You know what I'm saying? You want to stop and then you want to go on for a round two. That's how it is. So Calvin fell off the bed, and Sabrina was just laying back with her head smiling because she done got that good wood. She done got that good wood, and Calvin's laying on the floor like, oh yeah, you doubted me, you was judging me or whatever. Sabrina like, she done got that good wood, so you don't care. Oh no, I never doubt you again, and all of this stuff. And Calvin, I think I told y'all this part, but got to tell it again. Calvin reaches under her bed and pull out one of her drawers. You know the beds with they have the drawers on the bottom of them, and took out her vibrator. And he was Sabrina like, well, we don't need to use that. I got the real thing. He's like, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. And Sabrina like, no, no, she's hesitant or whatever, because that seems pretty fucking gay to me. Okay. So Calvin like, nah, it's gonna be fun, whatever, whatever. So he get back on top of her, and no, no, no. Before he get back on top of her, and then Sabrina was like, so, okay, where will we use it? How will we use it? He took that vibrator and poked her with it. He talking about some, I was like, hell no. Okay, then he climbed back on top of her, put this vibrator in Sabrina's hand, and just like fell all off into it. And the funniest part was like, after he put the thing in or whatever, and the thing vibrates. Oh my god, y'all should have seen him. He was like, I was like, hell no. I was like, Tyler, what the hell? What the hell? So, oh my God. So now at this point, she don't have no choice but to assume that Calvin is fucking gay. Who the fuck is who's gonna do some stuff like that? So yeah, I mean, this is exactly how I was watching the show. I mean, I was like, I don't know what to say, but I was rooting for him because I'm like, different stroke for different folks. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Okay, so Sabrina is like, she really like Calvin, but she just need to know if he gay or not. So being that she is friend with Maurice at the bank, you know what I'm saying? She feel like, Maurice, she gonna go to Maurice. Maurice gonna be the detective, to figure this out for her, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? You know how like some of the gay community is, or the LGBT, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They be knowing stuff. So you know what I'm saying? She's like, Maurice, is he gay or He like, sure, I don't know. If did he tell you he gay? If he told you that he's not gay, then he's not gay. So Maurice actually set up a. Oh, let me tell you this one thing, other thing about Calvin. That what I'm saying. He's just too suspect. You know what I'm saying. He's suspect, but then what I'm saying. Because I told y'all he had gay parents. He was raised by two fathers. You know what I'm saying. I ain't trying to pass judgment. I love gay people. I love you bitches, but he just too suspect. I mean, even he kissed a man in front of Sabrina. You know what I'm saying? But his fathers, they was in the LGBT community. So, um but she just never had seen that. So all these different things that he's showing her makes him more and more suspect to her. So Maurice set up this thing where this little date or whatever, this meeting thing where Sabrina and Calvin were supposed to get together. And I guess Calvin was supposed to cook for Sabrina or something like that. And Maurice had brought along one of his friends. And so Calvin ended up showing up to Sabrina's apartment, and it's just Calvin, Maurice, and Maurice gay friend. Calvin, Maurice, and Maurice gay friend. Okay, count them. Okay, so Maurice like, okay, Sabrina want to know if you gay or not. We finna find out, type of shit, type of deal. So when Sabrina got home, she heard some noises in her room or whatever, and so she bust in the door. All of they ass in the bed together. Y'all ready for this? So she's like, "What the hell is like? What's going on? What's going on?" You know what I'm saying? What the hell's going on in here? Whatever. So they pulled back the covers, and all of them got on clothes. And he said, Maurice was like, "See, he's not gay." Cause Maurice had off his damn shirt. Maurice had off his shirt, and I think the other dude did too. But Calvin was like fully dressed. So Maurice told Sabrina that he's not gay or whatever, and then Calvin got mad because he's like, I've told you that I'm not gay. You know what I'm saying? And you keep going behind my back, asking different people, am I gay? You know what I'm saying? And I've told you. So at this point, he's upset and he's like, Sabrina, I don't want to fuck with you. Don't call me no more. But you know what I'm saying? Sabrina is so, you know, she is just demonetized, okay? Demonetized. So, or she could be in love, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. So she goes into this like little depression thing. She's like, Calvin, just talk to me, and Calvin don't want nothing to do with her or whatever. So we gonna move on and go to our next character, our next cast member, which is I gave well, I gave y'all three. So the last person left is Danny. Okay, I love Danny. I've been seeing a lot of people doing reviews on this Tyler Perry Sistas, and y'all got a lot to say about Danny. I like Danny. I love Danny because Danny do not play. She not gonna play with you. Okay, you're not gonna play, and she be reading between all the little lines. You know how like when you got some girlfriends, you got a group of girlfriends and it'd be like two of the y'all friends like just closer than close, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know how it is when it's a group of females, a clique of females, you know what I'm saying? It may be one female that another female trusts more, and that's where they share all their information, like Andy and Karen. See, they're really close, so a lot of the stuff that they discuss are just between them two, and then Danny and Sabrina are like left in the blind, so they don't know. So a lot of Karen and Andy's business, Danny and Sabrina don't know, and they find out during the show. But you know what I'm saying? Danny, she that chick, okay? I don't care what nobody say. She that chick, and I feel like if she wanted to sleep with Zach, she could sleep with Zach. I don't know, y'all like Shan, what, huh? What? Okay, yes, it is a part in the episode where Danny, she's funny. She's funny. She makes the show funny, okay? And she keeps the suspense because y'all remember I told y'all that Karen had kicked Zach out. Y'all remember on my last video, I told y'all that Karen and Zach was like sisters and brothers. Okay, so Danny, she look out for Zach. You know what I'm saying? When Karen kicked Zach out, he went and called Danny. And I think he may have a key to her house. I don't know, but he went and called Karen and called Danny and told Danny that Karen had kicked him out. So he's sleeping at Danny's house on the couch. And it was this one time that see Danny, she vapes. So I guess it's like weed in the vape, or it's supposed to be, and she vapes, so she be high all the time and stuff. And Zach, he don't really too much vape, but after him and Karen broke up, he was just like a mess. How it's a bad breakup. He didn't want to do nothing, just sit around, get drunk and vape and stuff at Danny's. And I want some too, baby. And so Zach gets really high and comes in Danny's room. Now Danny is I don't know if she's sleeping. I just remember she was in the room. And for some reason he's naked. They walk around naked each other. Danny flirts with him. Zach flirts back, but I don't think it's anything much more than that. Because when Zach came in that room and he was naked and jumped on Danny, that was the episode I thought that they was gonna do it. I really did. I thought that they was gonna do it. But see, Danny ain't like that. So while everybody is hating on Danny, I'm like, she been could have slept with Zach. No, that's not who she is. But that's who her friends think she is. They think she's that type of friend, and she's not. Yeah, so like I said, that ain't Danny. That ain't Danny. She's more of the friend like she is like a big sister. Like she try to keep him on straight. Tell him how to do right by Karen. Tell him, you need to clean this up. You know what I'm saying? Type of stuff. I don't think that Danny and Zach are gonna have sex. I don't think she wants. I don't think she. I mean, Danny. She ain't getting none. You know what I'm saying? She probably be wanting some. You know what I'm saying? And if you watch the show, it'll seem like that. But you know what I'm saying? I don't think she's that type of friend to do that type of um dirt. To one of her homegirls men. You know what I'm saying? So yes, but Danny lied to Zach and told him that night that he was naked and came and jumped in bed with her because he was high as hell and didn't know what the hell was going on. Then he lied the next day and told Zach that they had sex. She's like, yeah, we had sex, and yeah. So Zach is under the impression that we had sex last night and I cheated on Karen, and he's all distraught, and oh my god, I can't believe we did that. I didn't mean to do that, and all type of stuff, honey. Then I think Karen had came in. Karen had came in, she had a key to Danny's house and seen Zach naked. So off rip, you already know what Karen was thinking, is that they had sex. And the thing about it is that what made me mad about Karen, because she really did jump to conclusions. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if I walk in a room with somebody and it's a man naked, I'm probably gonna assume that they just got finished having sex too. So, but she took it and ran with it, and she was talking to Danny and saying like, "I can't believe you did that," just already just off rip, just you know accusing her after she not knowing the situation. So Danny uses that as like fuel. Um, she uses that as like fuel, and I don't know if Karen went and told. I'm sorry, I don't know if Sabrina went and told Karen, but somehow Karen found out that Zach was staying with Danny, and you know she thinks they're having sex too. So yes, guys, this Tyler Perry Sisters is just it is so good, y'all. If y'all have not checked it out, y'all got to check it out. It's about entertaining, just entertaining. Like I really like the show because I know like real deal like that stuff is going on in the world today. Like a lot of men are often misjudged because they're too feminine, but sometimes men's be on the down low, so you can't be too sure. In Sabrina's situation, Andy's situation, you got this man saying that he's gonna divorce his wife, and Karen's situation, you got this man that grown but ain't grown up yet and haven't matured yet, don't know what they want out of life. And then you got Danny, and she's dealing with self-esteem issues and things like that. So y'all, I'm gonna keep y'all posted. I hope y'all enjoyed watching this video, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you guys stay safe out there during this quarantine, and remember to eat plenty of berries, drink lots of herbal teas, um, and stay prayed up as always. And I will see you guys later. Sorry about this lighter.